Yeah, I mean, without question, this is the mecca of comedy. I think many comics, especially those making their first appearance here, feel as if they've made their pilgrimage, if you will. And it's an exciting moment for any first-time comic to appear at this festival. I certainly remember it was incredibly exciting the first time I appeared in this festival. Appearing at Just for Laughs can be any artist's seminal moment. It could be the one thing they've been aspiring for 5, 7, 10 years. And I think because of that, a lot of comics hold a lot of stock in this one moment too. And because they put so much weight onto this moment, they put a lot of weight onto themselves, thus causing themselves an exorbitant amount of stress. It is very stressful. But if you come here and pull off the set you dreamt of, you're going to leave here feeling like $1 million, even if you didn't get signed or agents didn't see you or you didn't get a management deal, because you did what you came here to do. That said, and this happens a lot as well, the deflation of having a substandard set and it can be a matter of it being just slightly substandard, and that will consume a lot of these artists to no end. So one of the new faces appearing this year was a young man by the name of Brett Forté. Brett's an interesting cat. He was a regular at our club in Edmonton at the comic strip, who we first met when he came up to compete for the funniest person with a day job. When I first met him, I wanted to punch the kid in the face. He was an arrogant little bastard, but it was kind of that quiet, confident, cocky attitude that sets one apart on stage too, and he did just that. He set himself apart on stage, so much to the point where he ended up winning one of our annual contests that we throw every year at the comic strip. So I was delighted to see that this year he got accepted for the New Faces show here at Just for Laughs. Unfortunately, I ended up pulling the bullet spot. But whereas some people might look at that as a real shot in the arm, or really, with Brett's type of energy and Brett's type of charisma, and because he has that style of just a larger-than-life presence, if you will, he's the type of guy that can go on cold. What I think is often difficult is when a guy who's a high-energy, animated act like Brett Forté does go on in the bullet position, has a strong set. It can be subsequently more difficult for the acts that follow him to have to follow him. It made us very, very proud to see what he did last night. And, the truth, it's such an old adage, but the sky is the limit. He came here and did what he had to do, and now it's about following it up, making the connections, putting those people together, and making sure that whatever he did generate here at this festival continues to keep lighting him on fire. And he did what he had to do. He came here with an opportunity. He seized that moment, and I don't think the set could have gone any better for him.